Did you know that one of the oldest state parks in the country is located right here in Georgia? In the heart of Butts County, just south of Atlanta, between Atlanta and Macon, sits Indian Springs State Park. It's 200 years old. There's been people coming in to visit here for over 200 years. As you first come in, you're going to go across this stone bridge that was actually constructed by the Civilian Conservation Corps, and they built it back in the Depression era, and it goes over this little creek. And as you walk into the park, you know that as beautiful as this creek is, that it's just going to be a special kind of a park. So as you enter the park, you're going to come up on some really beautiful areas. One of the areas that stands out is this venue right here. This building is actually used for weddings and other social events. On this particular day I was there, they were actually using it for a wedding. And you see it goes down in these beautiful grounds. So come on with me as we go and explore this state park. As I headed down these stairs, I was headed towards the spring house, but the first thing you notice is this amazing stonework. These stairs are all flagstone, hand laid. And there ahead is the pump house. Now as you might be able to see, there's some people in there. People come in here on their personal time and they gather with empty bottles, and they gather some of this mineral water directly out of the spring. And then they take it home and drink it. Now I've never tasted this mineral water, but I can only imagine it tastes a little sulfury. If you've ever tasted it, why don't you leave me a comment below and tell me what your thoughts of it are, because I'd really like to know if it's any benefit at all. I mean, I hope it is, because these people on this day had a lot of bottles and they were taking a lot of water out of there. So as I move along, I didn't want to bother them, so I just went on past this spring house and kept on going, but you still see the stonework is beautiful. As you go through the park, all the roadways have the same hand-laid stone walls. It's really quite nice. As I headed down to check out the rest of the park, this is what people come to see. Here is the creek that runs in front. Now there's always water running down this creek, but on this particular day we've had a lot of rain in Georgia in the last few weeks. So the water was running really high and the sound was incredible. And I tried to get as many angles. You can see the bridge in the background that we came in on, right in the background of this picture. But man, as you come through here, you cannot miss the sound. So let's just take a listen to the sound. As great as all that is, I made my way back towards Chief McIntosh Lake, which is another opportunity to enjoy the water. As you can see, it's a really large lake and has a 10 horsepower motor limit. You can kayak, they have boat slips, there's lots of opportunities. And there's even the resident Canadian goose standing guard over the lake. I also discovered a bat house, which is a weird obsession that I've gotten. A few weeks ago, I discovered a bat house near my house that was huge. This one's a little bit more realistic. As I continued my exploration, I found this old cemetery. And it looks like most of the headstones that I could identify had mid to late 1800s dates on them. And as I did the research when I got home, I found out that it was the historic Primitive Baptist Church congregation that once served this resort community. And most of the people on here were pioneers from Butts County when it first got settled. Very fascinating. You should definitely take a look. All in all, Indian Springs is a great day. It's also a great camping destination with a new loop that has all full hookup sites, which is really quite nice. Erin and I did a hike on a 7.5 or 8 mile hike that went all the way up to Dawson Trails. So if you get in the area and you feel like something to do or just want to go walk around for an afternoon, I highly recommend you visit this site. It's full of Georgia history and a lot of beautiful scenery. And if you can get there while the water's running as fast as it is right now, you cannot beat the sound. So until next time, everyone, please like and share the video. If you like this content, let us know. Liking and sharing it is the best way for us to find out whether you like the video. And thank you for watching. This is Doug and Erin. Remember, go outside.